as my hair was thinning and I was combing it over a little bit, that I was conscious, it sounds funny, but I was conscious of the wind and which way I faced with the wind. I didn't want my hair to blow a certain direction. And then I noticed even sometimes on the golf course, instead of concentrating on the shot, I was walking down the fairway of making sure I had my head turned a certain direction so my hair wouldn't blow. And then after following that, I more and more would wear a cap, a ball cap, as much as I could. But because my work was all office related, it wasn't something I could wear at work all the time. But I just felt when I was outside of work that because I was becoming self-conscious of it, that I started to wear a baseball cap all the time. I was feeling a little bit nervous when I first went in the room, but the people I were dealing with were very, very positive and explained very thoroughly what the process would be, and really reassured me of the fact that, you know, it's something you need to seriously consider, and what a difference it could make, you know, with your appearance, but also your self-esteem as well. So, well, I was a little bit nervous when they did the template, thinking, you know, they put the plastic on my head and it's like all the hair that I was trying to comb over is all going to be gone. And so it was a little nervous at that. But I was thinking more of a combination of that plus what the end appearance was going to be as well. So one of the most nervous times is they cut my hair and put the unit on, and it was nervous for the fact because as I was looking in the mirror, I went from like thin hair, and it felt like it was 6 inches high on my head because it looked so full and such a dramatic. And of course, that was before they cut it in or anything. And then I was thinking, oh, I'm not sure this is a good idea or not. But I thought, no, I'll just see what the end result is. Probably the most nervous time I had was my first day going into work. I worked for a large company that had a couple of hundred employees, and I was very nervous, and I was in management of that, very nervous walking through the front doors. Very conscious of the change in my appearance, but two of the women that worked in my office, the first thing they said to me, "Oh my God, you look 10 years younger." And I felt really at ease based on that, and all I got was compliments. I never had anything negative at all to say about it. And a lot of people, surprisingly, more men than women, kind of looked at me, there's something different about you, but didn't, like, to me it seemed very dramatic, but to them, they knew something was different. Did you have a mustache before? Did you shave your mustache? Like, I think maybe with men, maybe it's not as noticeable as women, but no, after the first day, it was like, I felt like 100 pounds came off my shoulders. But walking through those doors, I was just almost paranoid that I didn't know what reaction to expect, but it was all positive, and I just felt so much better, and have since that day forward. So I played hockey and baseball, and then, you know, coached my son, and now I'm coaching my grandchildren, actually. And, you know, at first I was concerned about, like, on really hot days, wearing a ball cap, or, you know, a good example was one morning I went in for a service, and about 3 hours later, I was on the ice coaching with a hockey helmet on, and I was thinking, you know, I'm not in the same shape I used to be. I knew I'd be sweating quite a bit, and was a little bit apprehensive the first time I did that, but I had no reason to worry at all. And I've never had a problem at all. You're probably apprehensive, you're nervous about doing it, you think you're going to look different, people will make fun of you. Absolutely none of that happened at all. I've never got a negative comment. In fact, 99% of the people, and I've worked in different cities and different businesses, 99% of the people, or anybody that's known me in the last 20 years, have no idea, and they have no idea what I used to look like before. And even my family forget. Everybody forgets. This is me. And there isn't any reason to be nervous. So all the years I've had it, I've been very pleased. I've had no issues at all. And it was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. And I'm very glad I did it. And probably, if I had a choice, I would have done it maybe a little bit sooner.